Happy Wednesday. I'm going to say this is probably the first time in forever, unless I was outside, that I haven't had the fire going. It's too nice out and warm. Feels great. Definitely feels like sometime in March as opposed to the end of February. But I wanted to, I have a little passage here that I think makes a lot of sense. And I know I've read it before, but I haven't read it here. So it's making me think maybe, I'm rereading, but I've read it. So I know I wouldn't do that. I wouldn't say it again if although you never know, but I don't think so. Here we go. How to do this and why. Some people keep a journal, a useful tool in any event. But maybe, especially now, when our lives are apt to be in emotional turmoil, to write down whatever is preoccupying us. Snatches of memory, accounts of daily grief and confusion, not only helps us identify and sort out what is happening, but puts all of that in a safe, recorded place where we can get back to it if we want. To write it down relieves us of the need to carry it around in our head in our head all the time. Some write down stories from the life of the loved one. A dear friend spent several months following his wife's death, writing down the story of their courtship more than 65 years ago. It was not only a beautiful story and a prospective treasure for close family members, but as he said, it helped me keep in touch with her. How beautiful is that? That is something that you could really do, I mean, it doesn't have to necessarily be your spouse or it can be for anyone. And that I think is really a good way to not only help yourself, but then to have someone else be able to read it. And this is a courtship over 65 years. That's a treasure. That's a treasure. But you can do that for, a mom or a dad, grandparent, a child. I I just think it would be something really, really cool to do. I thought my dog was just going to come across the dining room table. Um, that if you are journaling or if you are looking for something, there's another something to do. And you can just put it away and you pick it up. And then if you put it away for a month or so and you pick it up and you read it, it'll give you more ideas and it will make you feel good. And as this gentleman said in the passage, it keeps you connected with that person. Oh, here she comes. This is insane that she's gotten up on the dining room table. Get down. So I just thought that was, a really good another, like sewing. You can start it and you can put it away. Like reading a book. Read a few chapters and you can put it away and pick it up when you feel like it. But this is something to leave to the next generation, into your family, or whoever gets to read it when you're done. I think that would be really something to do. I never thought of it. I've never heard anything about doing that. Of course, it's out there, but anyway, I just wanted to touch base and hopefully, we talk about so many things being, I'm not saying this is a negative group. It's a tough subject. So there are definitely going to be times that I'm going to try and keep it light. Sometimes there's too much heavy, and I think we all need a laugh or two or a smile every now and then. Someone posted the other day something about their parent that has some dementia, and I saw that it was really getting heavy within the posts, and yeah, I went back to my wonderful grandmother. Those of you who knew her, my Italian grandmother, and she had some dementia, and she would always say, I used to take her home whenever I could. We'd drive by Notre Dame Academy. Here I am going on and on. We'd drive by Notre Dame Academy, and she would remember that. She would see the buildings, and we'd drive through on the way to the house here, and she remembered that her father built the chapel, and that, he did all those outbuildings out there. She knew the whole story. But then when she'd get here to the house, she'd say, I hope you don't think I'm washing your damn floors. Where did that come from? And if I made her spaghetti sauce, which was fabulous, she'd tell me it tastes awful. It was like drinking water. It was watery sauce. But those are funny memories. And as much as there were times that it was kind of like, all right, we got to bring her back to Palm Manor. But what I wouldn't give to have her sitting here telling me how watery my spaghetti sauce was. So I hope we can have some lighter times and some lighter notes, but keep posting, keep talking, keep telling us what's going on. We will not, healing is healing. And if it's heavy, it's heavy. If we can have some positive in this, that's what I'm going to do too. So with that, enjoy the rest of your afternoon, and we'll talk